Hi guys, we're Ghost Bros, and wow, check that view out. Tonight we're out doing a communing with the dead with a friend of the family. We're going to be trying to connect with her loved one, her child that died in a tragic accident. And we're going to be treading really delicately not to hurt any feelings. We'll be blocking any bad negative energies that might come through out. And we're hoping for a really good night tonight, so check this out guys. Particularly, we're looking for one-way connections with one person, and that is what we're going to be aiming for tonight.
So we will be using trigger objects, like we said.
Yeah.
Arsenal hat, Arsenal scarf, which was Lawrence's favourite team. We have a photo of him and a few other little bits are going to be run along by his mum.
Don't go. I don't know where you come from, but you're everywhere I go. Oh yeah. I don't know why you chose me, but as long as you're here. I don't know where you come from, but you're everywhere I go. Oh yeah. I don't know why you chose me, but as long as you're here.
A star so bright, you bright.
Hi guys, we're Ghost Bros, and wow, check that view out. Tonight we're out doing a communing with the dead with a friend of the family. We're going to be trying to connect with her loved one, her child that died in a tragic accident. And we're going to be treading really delicately not to hurt any feelings. We'll be blocking any bad negative energies that might come through out. And we're hoping for a really good night tonight, so check this out guys. Guys, what we'd like to do now is tell you a little bit about the circumstances of tonight's investigation. We don't usually talk about our investigations in great detail, but tonight we're going to take the time to tell you who we're doing it for and what the reasons for doing tonight are.
Yeah, so we will be explaining a little bit more.
So tonight guys, we're going to be armed with our cameras, spirit box and EVP recorders, and we're going to be using some trigger objects, a photo, a scarf, a hat, really close memorabilia to the person in
Favourite
question?
football team, Arsenal. His Arsenal hat, Arsenal scarf.
Yeah.
A few bits from his bedroom that she still keeps obviously close by, which we would.
I'd like to mention the fact that as a parent, how hard it would be to kind of do something like this, what she's going to do tonight, to actually try and contact your dead son is quite a big ordeal on a person. So we appreciate the fact that she's thought of us in these circumstances, and we'd like to try our very best to try and make a connection with her loved one. That's our main objective tonight. Particularly, we're looking for one-way connections with one person, and that is what we're going to be aiming for tonight.
So we will be using trigger objects, like we said.
Yeah.
Arsenal hat, Arsenal scarf, which was Lawrence's favourite team. We have a photo of him and a few other little bits are going to be run along by his mum.
Hi guys, we'd also like to mention the fact that if you're trying to make that same connection and you think maybe you've got a loved one still coming in visitation and you would like to try and better understand it, or even try and make the connection, feel free to contact us, drop us a line, and who knows, maybe we can help you. If you like this video guys, check us out on YouTube, Facebook or Twitter. Thanks guys.
Thank you very much, guys.
That's why we're Ghost Bros, helping the dead as well as the living. I'm Ray from Ghost Bros. I'm here speaking with Teresa about her son, see if we can find out a bit of background on him. Could you start by telling us your son's full name?
Full name is Lawrence Brian Sweet.
How old was he?
He was 17.
17. Would you like to tell us a bit about him? Start off with?
Oh yeah. He was a
Likes.
mechanic. Worked for W.J. King's for a little while. He was the youngest person at W.J. King's to have his own bay, which I was very proud of. He was only a little. Loved music, any kind of music.
I do remember that about him.
Any kind of music. Tracy Chapman, we loved Tracy Chapman. Actually, he's still got my CD of Tracy Chapman, so if I could have it back, that would be much appreciated. But he loved, just loved music, all kind of music. He was a character.
Give us
It
a
was
little
a
rundown on
joke,
his
a
daily life. His
His
a normal
daily
day.
life.
A normal day.
Well, getting up, having a wash, cleaning his teeth, eating his breakfast on the way out, going to work, driving around in his car. We love driving around in his car, visiting people, seeing people, clubbing. Liked clubbing.
As a lot of youngsters do.
Loved clubbing. But he used to go over to Basildon to club. Yeah. He loved kids.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
good with kids, what I know
Yeah,
of him.
he was good with kids. He
I
loved
remember
kids. He was a
meeting him a couple
clown.
of times. I didn't know him as well as the rest did, but
No.
I remember meeting him a couple of
Yeah,
times. And
he
was
was
always good
just-
with the kids. He was always playing with the kids.
Yeah.
Running around
Yeah.
the house playing with them.
Yeah, and if you got him laughing, he'd foam at the mouth. Would. Look like a rabbit, like one of them rabid dogs, do you know, that just foam at the mouth. Because he was laughing so much that the foam would just come out of the side. And it just looked like he was like, and then he'd just play silly things like go like that because he was foaming at the mouth. But he was very musically talented as well.
I remember
I've got that.
he
I've got
could have
that.
been quite talented. Had he?
Yeah.
With his
Oh
mind in the right
God,
place.
yeah, definitely.
But his main hobbies then were the garage and...
The garage was his
driving.
main hobby. Girls was his second hobby, I think. Yeah, there is that. But no, his garage, he loved working at the garage because it was something that he always wanted to do. He loved tinkling with cars from a very young age. You know, we always, like his dad had a car and he was always not under the bonnet, he was in the boot, the engine. It was like, what's this for? What's that for?
So he was quite motivated. when it
Yeah,
come to
he was,
vehicles.
yeah, and he was definitely a worker. He wanted to be a worker. Loved his mates.
But if you could tell us a little bit about the night and what...
Well, that was
happened.
August the 29th. That was
August the 29th of
2002.
2002.
Yeah, I can't remember whether it was a Friday or a Saturday though, but it was one of them days. I think it was a Friday, if I remember rightly. About, he came to me that night. Came to visit me that night. Before he had his accident. Come to see me.
And did he seem his normal
Yeah, yeah, he hid his car.
He did.
Yeah, he hid his car up the road and walked down the road because he knew that I'd puncture his tyres with a knife because I told him he wasn't allowed to drive a car.
He wasn't happy about him driving.
No, not really. I thought he was too young to be driving a car. So it was like, I told him I was going to puncture his tyre. So every time he used to come to see me, he used to hide the car up the road. And walk down the road. And I used to say to him, where's the car park? He went, oh, I didn't come by car, I come by bus. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. You just walked all the way here, did you? Like, you know. But, yeah, he came with his girlfriend at the time, Tish, and he introduced me to her because he'd only just started going out with her at the time. I don't think he was with anyone else, or was he? I don't think he was. They stayed, had a cup of tea and a laugh and a giggle and all that, as Lawrence normally does. I think he raided my fridge, my cupboards, you know, the chocolate box, the biscuit box. I think he even raided my purse actually as well, more likely, to know him. Yeah, he more likely done that as well. He must have left mine about, I think it was roughly about 10:30 he must have left mine. And obviously he came from Erith, where I lived, to Eltham Hill to drop his girlfriend off at the time. Then I got the phone call, it must have been about 20 to 11. Yeah, about 20 to 11, that he'd had a car crash. And of course the normal reaction that all mothers do is like, well, he better have broken a leg, because if he hasn't, I will break the other one for him. Like, which most mothers, you do, because like, you know, yeah, because you just think it's a little prang, you know, it's nothing major. So you think like, you know, give me a heart attack, I'm going to end up telling you off, like, you know. But it wasn't quite like that actually. He just, from what I know, from what I found out, he was met up with a couple of friends and they was just going to go for a joyride, and he decided to go up first and show off maybe in his car or something or whatever. I don't know exactly what happened, obviously. He knows what happened, I don't. Yeah. So if I'm wrong, tell me. Yeah,
just roughly
yeah, that's it, yeah. And he lost control of the car as he went round the corner, and he went into the lamp post and made the car look folded in half, look like an apex, what they call an apex, which is that kind of shape. And obviously Lawrence was folded over in the car as well. The fire engines came out, cut him out. They was going to take him to Queen, not this one, Queen Mary's in Sidcup, yeah? Is it Sidcup? Yeah. Queen Mary's in Sidcup. That's where we got told that he was being taken to, was Queen Mary's in Sidcup. So of course me and his dad went to Queen Mary's in Sidcup, but there was a police officer there, and as soon as I got out of the car I knew, well, to be quite honest, I think when I got out of the car I said he's dead. I just knew, I had a funny feeling he was dead then, you know, because I just felt as if he's gone, that he'd left me, do you know. But they hadn't, and they said, the policeman come over to me and he said, are you Mrs. Sweet? And I looked at him and I went, well, it's been a long time since I've been called Mrs. Sweet, but yes, I will answer to Mrs. Sweet tonight, because my name's different to Lawrence's, my last name, obviously. I said, are you going to tell me my son's dead? And he just looked at me and went, excuse me? I went, Lawrence is dead, isn't he? And he went, no, he said he's been taken to King's College Hospital. I went, well then, in that case then, he's dead then, isn't he? I said, because you only go there to die. I was quite abrupt with the police officer, but at the same time I was frantic and panicking, and sometimes you don't know what you're saying or what you're doing in that situation, because all what you want to do is get to your child. Yeah, because you want to get to your child. Yeah. Do you know, you don't want to talk to you, don't want to talk to you or you or you. You want to see your child, you know what I mean? So obviously we rushed to King's College Hospital, which is in Dulwich. I think we got there about 20 to 1. Yeah, it must have been 20 to 1. We got there. They wouldn't let us see him, because obviously at the time A&E was working on him, all the doctors
So
and
He
nurses.
was still alive.
Yeah, he was still alive. Yeah, he was still alive then, but he was put into a controlled coma by then because of all the injuries that he had.
And they didn't want him to be in pain. Or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not so much that they didn't want, not so much they didn't want him to be in pain. They had to put him into a controlled coma because he broken all his ribs, which had, because he was like that in the car, where his ribs was broken, they went into his lungs and punctured all his lungs. So if he'd woken up, they thought he would have been frightened. So of course, when you wake up, you're more like, whoa, like this kind of stuff, and it would have caused more damage to him. Do you know? So they was trying to save him, not kill him, basically. Yeah. They wouldn't let me go in there to see him, but unfortunately, I'm one stubborn cookie, and I was going to get inside that door, and I did. And I must admit, I think that will live with me more than Lawrence dying, to be quite honest, because I saw...
Rather remember him as he was.
Yeah, because I saw them cutting the clothes off, trying to resuscitate him, because he just kept on dying all the time. You know, no sooner they got him alive, he died. Then they would resuscitate him, he would die. Do you know, so it was constant like that until they got the oxygen on him, like full oxygen, and he was on.
Maybe you could try saying that to her as well.
Yeah.
You know you love me.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to her.
That's what he would always say. It's like, you know,
Do
you
it back
love me.
to him because it's something he would do to you.
Yeah.
and something that might catch his attention if he is there.
Or Mother Hubbard was another one.
Another happened.
Yeah, Mother Hubbard. It's that Lawrence was in hospital, but the day he died was Friday the 13th of September 2002. Now,
He died.
yeah, Friday the 13th
Of all
of all days. That to me was his day, that his way of saying.
In a way, probably always hold a strong point.
Oh God, yeah, it does. Every Friday the 13th, don't matter whether it's September or any other month in the year. I know what Friday the 13th is, and you know, and when people say, "Oh, it's Friday the 13th, it's bad luck," trust me, you don't know what bad luck is. Because I know what Friday the 13th means to me. It means the day my son died. You know, where most people think, "Oh, if a cat walks out in front of me, I'm going to have bad luck all day." How about having...
That way the speakers on that. Here we go.
Right, there you go. If you want to talk or scream. How about a scream? How about one of your
if you are here or
screams?
not?
Lawrence, are you here? Yes.
How you use it? Ask that things like, are you here? Can you hear me? Leave a little
Yeah.
gap in your things to give a little more time.
Right. Hiya, Lawrence.
Lawrence, if you're here, can you say hello to your mum?
That was a hello, wasn't it?
Hello. I heard that as well. Hello, sunshine. What do you want to say, sunshine? Do you fancy talking to Mum?
Can I say it sounded like I heard Lauren there?
Yeah.
Not the whole name Lauren.
Come on, sunshine. If you want to talk to Mummy, you're more than welcome to. What do you want to say? Oh, hello, Lawrence. This is Bish.
Hello, Lawrence.
Say hello, Bish.
Nickname Bish Bosh. Bish Bosh.
Go on, say hello, Bish. There's a lot of activity on this.
Hold it down a little.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'm not hearing it as well from that angle.
You're not. Do you want to say hello to Bish? Lawrence? Say his name, Bish.
Lawrence.
Okay, what was that music?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Lawrence, just so we know that it's you that we're communicating with, just for the sake of your mum, can you tell us what football team you supported?
Arsenal. Wow,
Thank you very much, Lawrence.
Arsenal. Wow,
Thank you very much, Lawrence.
Thank you. We all heard that.
Hello, sunshine.
We all heard that there.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Oh, why did you have to support such a bad team? Arsenal. Say Arsenal again. Say Arsenal again.
That was so clear.
What?
How are you? Mum, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Missing you loads.
How are you? Mum, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Missing you loads.
Oh wow. That was great.
I love you, son. Do you remember here? Do you remember? Lawrence, if you can tell me the number of the day you died.
I heard a team there, but I didn't hear that.
What was the date that you died, Lawrence? He's trying to... Did you say 13? Lawrence, did you say 13? Yes, did you say 13?
Just want to say that Lawrence is the only spirit that we want to be communicating with at the moment. Lawrence is the only person we welcome.
Do you remember who broke your tooth? Rubbish, that sounded like.
I've got to be honest, it's really
No,
hard to hear.
right. Seriously, did you not just hear that? He just, I said to him about who broke your tooth, who broke you, whose tooth did you break back? And then just after that, I heard dickhead. And that's what he used to call his brother, dickhead.
But he sometimes swearing actually does have reference to something.
Was it dickhead that broke your tooth?
It sounded like it said wait there.
Rubbish. Rubbish.
Yeah, it is. Like it said wait there.
Rubbish.
Yeah, it is.
Is there anything you would like to say to your mum, Lawrence? Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Come back this way a bit.
Lawrence, I'm going to ask you another question now. Please try your best to answer this one for your mum. Are you happy where you are?
Got to be honest, we're working our way away from the camera.
Yes. Stay closer to where he was there.
Hello, Lawrence. You're our sunshine.
I heard the music
No.
he was playing for him.
Oh, right. I was going back to say that and then... Lawrence, did you hear your music that we was playing for you? Hey, Lawrence. I got... Do you remember Mila? Do you remember Mila? Do you remember Mila? Can you say Mila? Come on, Lawrence, you know you can. Say Mila.
This is like, oh, it ain't me.
No.
This is like, oh, it ain't me.
No, yeah.
Yeah, this is me. That's you.
Ask him if he likes the photo.
Oh, yeah, do you like, do you like the photo? Do you like the frame in the photo? Let me show you our school photo. What school did you go to? What school did you go to, Lawrence?
So I have to give him a little bit more time in between questions.
I'm trying to remember
Or
that.
else you won't know what one he's replying
Yeah.
to. I know you must have so many things that you want to ask, but it takes as long as it takes,
Yeah,
Teresa.
I know. Lawrence, what school did you go to? I'm waiting for the question. Lawrence, you're still there. Ooh.
Lawrence, do you like this photo of you?
I'm trying to do it in between traffic.
Lawrence, if you can, try and answer when the cars have passed, when it's a bit quiet for us to hear you. Don't answer when the cars are passing if you can help it.
Here, Lawrence, do you like your photo? Can you hear me? Can you hear Mummy? It's Mummy.
Lawrence, can you answer this one question? Do you pop in to see your mum from time to time still?
Yes.
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 There you go. There you go.
Thank you very much, Sunshine. That's lovely.
That's good to know, ain't it?
Oh God, yeah.
You're being very helpful. I think you're making your mum's night. Can you carry on? Tonight is about you and your mum. Why don't you try and connect with your mum and tell her anything you would like to tell her now?
What's their name? What's their name? Who's there looking after you, Lawrence?
No one.
Is Nanny there? Aunt Nell? Is Aunt Nell there? Are you finding it hard?
If you'd like to take our energy so you can carry on communing with us, please do so. You know you can, don't you?
I think you're already taking mine. My feet are frozen. Are you making my toes cold? Are you making my toes cold? Oh, I thought I just heard someone say, that's a right.
Did it?
I could have sworn. Honestly, it sounded so much like, that's a right.
Must be hard with that on AA because even the cars are well loud, didn't they?
Lawrence, do you remember what happened to you? Lawrence, and Lawrence only, do you remember what happened to you? Lawrence, are you there?
Said something
a little
about
bit
it.
of time.
A little bit of time.
A little bit of time.
What
You need
happened
a bit
to...
of time to build up some energy again.
Should we give him a 5-minute break
Yeah,
and let
I
him
think
Give
so.
me a 5-minute break.
Tell him we'll be back.
Hey Lawrence, we're just going to go and have a cigarette and then we'll be back.
Try and build your
Is
energy
that
up.
okay?
Copy that, sir. Copy that, sir. Copy that, sir. Copy that, sir. Copy that, sir.
What's it say?
It's okay.
Is it okay?
I can show the camera. We're going to have it on 100 on a backwards sweep.
Oh, what?
Hi.
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 Hi. Hey, Lawrence.
He's been waiting. I'm going to
Right,
take
ain't
this
it?
one off because I
Right,
think it's
yeah.
a bit too much for you, isn't it?
Woohoo.
Lawrence, is that you?
Can we talk to Lawrence, please? Lawrence.
Lawrence,
Mummy
you're still
here.
with us.
Lawrence, are you here or down the pub? Lawrence, are you here or down the pub?
Can I have that one, mate? Thank you.
Do you know what happened here? Lawrence, do you remember what happened here? Lawrence, what was you doing here? Lawrence, what was you doing here?
We put this right next to the tree because I want it to catch the sun off there. This is the main thing I'm relying on for sun, for me personally.
Lawrence, what was you doing here? Tell Mummy.
Can you come and say hello to us, Lawrence? Hello.
Right, traffic's gone now. Hiya, Lawrence. You alright, sunshine?
That was a whole conversation.
Lawrence, you still there? Are you finding it hard? What? I can hear ya. Are you finding it hard?
Lawrence, sweet, we only want to speak with you. You're the only person we're calling forward to speak with. Lawrence, sweet.
Say I love you, Mum.
Lawrence, would you like your mum to do this at home so you can have a conversation with her at her home? Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh wow, that was brilliant. Okay, we just want to let you know, Lawrence, that we are going to do that at some point. So you have to keep on coming and seeing your mum so you don't miss us. Will you do that?
Let's gonna go.
Lawrence, can you hear me? What did you used to call your mum? Mother, what? What comes after that? What did you used to call her? Call her. Call her. Call her. Call her. Can you tell me, please?
Do you want to do this at home with Mummy?
I swear I heard I come now. I come really quick.
Do you want to do this at home with Mummy? Sure would.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Might be right.
Yeah.
I think
Mummy will
might
take
be.
you home with her then, yeah?
That kind of thing you would say, I sure would.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Probably why you heard that straight
Yeah.
away.
Okay, then we'll go home together.
Where's that?
Because I said so. I miss you, baby.
You wouldn't want to know that.
No. Lawrence, you still there?
Yeah.
Good boy. Well done. You're doing well. I love ya and miss ya. I miss ya. Do you want to come and visit me in my dream tonight? We're going to visit Mummy in her dream tonight. There's something there, I didn't quite catch it. You're going to visit Mummy in her dream tonight.
I heard yeah there instantly.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool, won't it? Shall we go driving? Driving in your car? Boom, boom. Hey, Sunshine, you still there? I miss you. I love you. Ditto. Lawrence, thank you for the rose.
Where we are actually sitting, on the main road.
Yeah, thank you for the rose. That's lovely. It dropped to the floor. Oh, really nice. A red one as well. I'll put it with your photo. Where do I have your photo? You need to stop.
Yeah,
No,
I thought I
we're going to stop then. You need to stop.
Yeah,
No,
I thought I
we're going to stop then. You need to stop.
Yeah,
No,
I thought I
we're going to stop then.
Don't go. I don't know where you come from, yeah, but you're everywhere I go. Oh, yeah. I don't know why you chose me, but as long as you're here, yeah.
A star so bright, you burn. The skies above. A star so bright, you blind me.
Don't go. I don't know where you come from, yeah, but you're everywhere I go. Oh, yeah. I don't know why you chose me, but as long as you're here, yeah.
A star so bright, you